Hello and welcome back. In this section, we're going to talk about data visibility within Salesforce and the tools that you can use to control it. But before we talk about data access, let's first talk about org access, as it's pretty important you understand the basics around that. I'm not going to delve too deep into each of these, but I am going to give a brief explanation of each, as I think it is important you understand how they work. So let's start at the beginning. In order for someone to access your Salesforce org, they must be created as a user. We talked about users in our previous lessons, so I'm not going to dive too deep into them right now, but just know that a user must be active and not frozen in order to access the Salesforce org. Every user has a username and a password. Usernames must be unique across all Salesforce orgs, and they must be in an email format. When it comes to passwords, there are multiple aspects that can be controlled by password policies. You could control the minimum password length, complexity, as well as the maximum number of incorrect logins before a user is locked out. If a user is locked out, then an administrator needs to unlock them and reset their password. You can set the amount of time before a user is logged out, and all of the password policies can be set at either a profile level or an organization level. If they are set at the profile level, then the password policies will take precedence over the org level password policies. You can also control when users can log in and where they can log in from. Login hours control when, and they are set at the profile level. They prevent users from logging into the org outside of the designated hours. If they do try to log in outside of those hours, they will see the same error message as if they entered the wrong username or password. Login IP ranges are set at the profile level and can be used to prevent users from logging in from an IP address that isn't within the login IP range. That means users can only log in from IP addresses that fall within the login IP range set by the administrator. The complete opposite of login IP ranges are trusted IP addresses, which are set at an organization level, and they allow users to log in without any verification check. If users log in from an IP outside of the trusted IP address, they'll need to pass a verification check, but it doesn't prevent them from logging in.